Welcome to Open Mac. Every show's like a hit of crack. Every song is a fantasy. Let's just hope they're still in my key. It's time for Open Mac. And tonight when I give it a whack, then Facebook will wake up and see YouTube too. Open Mac and me. Joke, I know every song. Yes, this is the place where I belong. I see all those ring lights hung over my head, so please keep on watching before I drop dead. I love you, Shaka Khan, though my patter goes on and on. Thanks for being here on my page. Someday soon we'll get back on stage. Let's keep things moving on. And tonight when I sing your requests, your tips will make Daddy go wee. Then I gotta go pee. Open Mac is me. Shaka Khan. Hello, it's Sunday. It's 7 o'clock Eastern. It is 4 o'clock in Los Angeles, if you happen to be out that way. Welcome to Open Mac. I'm Michael McAssey. I just want to check and see. There you go. Oh, all right. Hi. I'm just checking in with everybody because when the countdown was scrolling, all of a sudden I looked over and I went, wait, I don't see anybody saying anything. What's happening? Did I screw up? This is my second show from my brand new corner of my bedroom studio on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Slowly but surely, we're getting things set up. It's very cute. I have a few things, but I told you last week, my place is still a mess. Being gone 8 months, having crap everywhere and not having a chance to really pack things up. And so now I'm redoing that, taking down Thanksgiving. That was the turkey talking, and putting up Christmas. So both holidays threw up here, even though there were boxes everywhere. All right, just checking in and going, hi, Cuz. Hi, Mary. Sally. Hi, Izzy. I love you too. Hi, Paul. And Brian O'Connor, how the hell are you? I haven't seen you in forever. Mary. Oh, hi, Ruby. Ruby Rims. Ruby, I think I owed you a song from weeks ago, but anyway, I'm glad you're here. Hi, Christopher, Mr. Cashman, Lynn from the Casa de Heligman. Hi, honey. I hope your leg's better. And Lynn is there with all of my adopted children, Max and Disco and Sammy and Abby, otherwise known as Bean. She's sending me pictures. Eventually, I will send pictures back and get some pictures on Facebook. I miss my morning, Max. We're going to keep singing, and I'm going to keep checking in on you guys. Always good to check what key you do the song in before you start singing. Do you want to dance and hold my hand? Tell me I'm your lover man. Oh, baby, baby, tell me, do you want to dance? Well, we could dance under the moonlight, hug and kiss, baby, all through the night. Oh, baby, baby, tell me, do you want to dance? Well, do you want to dance? Do you want to dance? Do you want to dance? This is one of my favorite Bette Midler songs. Oh, that turkey's coming back to haunt me, and it's been 3 days already. Now, this song, the word dance is a euphemism. Well, we could dance under the moonlight, and kiss, baby, all through the night. Oh, baby, baby, tell me, do you wanna dance? Well, do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance under the moonlight? Hug and kiss, baby, all through the night. Oh, baby, baby, tell me, do you wanna dance? Well, do you wanna, do you wanna, oh, sorry, do ya wanna dance with me? Take a chance with me. Do you wanna dance? Shaka Khan. Hey, it's Shaka Khan. I managed to get her in because, as you all know, Shaka Khan is my spirit animal. All right. Oh, there's a hello, okay, I'm going to back. Thank God that my little mouse is working. I can go back on and they go, hi, Evan. Wishnoff, it's 4:00 in the afternoon where you are. Hi, Penny. Ruby's in Key. Are you in Key West, or would you like me to sing in the key of West? Which I believe you made up. I also, every time I attribute, and I'm not sure where you stole them from, but the line, stop stealing my lines. You've got enough on your face already. And I don't mind straight people as long as they act gay in public. If and when I ever say those comments, I immediately attribute them to Mr. Ruby Rims. So there you go. So I'm glad you're here, Ruby. I go, hi, Jimmy. Hi, Christopher. Cool key change. Was it good? Okay, Ruby, I'm gonna ignore that for just a minute to catch up. Now, this is another thing that I've realized as we go on. Hopefully, everyone can see me on either my regular Facebook page, the Open Mac Facebook page, and or the YouTube page. Please like the Open Mac Facebook page. Please subscribe to the McAssey YouTube page if you can. There's all sorts of stuff going out there, but it's like ready to go. Ryder, you brought her. Ryder, I don't even know her. My straight husband Ryder is here. Hiya, honey. I'm actually surprised that I don't have to like lean in like a 4,000-year-old man to read things. I can sort of see it, but again. Well, we have a few things planned. And again, I can't talk and play. So here I'm thinking, oh, let's be cute. I'm going to just vamp this song and talk to you people. And I'm like, you should pay attention to one thing at a time. Do nothing till you hear from me. Pay no attention to what's said. Why people tear the seams of anyone's dream is over my head. Do nothing till you hear from me. At least consider our romance, right, Ryder? If you should take the words of others you've heard, I haven't a chance. True, I've been seen with someone new, but does that mean that I'm untrue when we're apart? The words in my heart reveal how I feel about you. Some kiss may cloud my memory, and other arms may hold a thrill or 10. But please do nothing till you hear it from me, and you never will. Dance break. Do nothing till you hear from me. At least consider our romance. If you should take the words of others you've heard, I haven't a chance. True, I've been seen with someone new, but does that mean that I'm untrue? When we're apart, the words in my heart reveal how I feel about you. Some kiss may cloud my memory, and other arms may hold a thrill. But please do nothing till you hear it from me, and you never will. But please do nothing till you hear it from me, and you never will. Tequila. I was just checking back in. Lynn, hi, Sally. Brent, Melikaliki Maka to you in Hawaii. I have no idea. If it's 4 o'clock in LA when we go on, that's my friends Keith and Brent in Hilo. Did I get that right? Oh my God. You're somewhere in Hawaii where I've never been, and hopefully we'll go at some point. But it's like going, hi. Everybody's like, oh, no, Ruby, I didn't say Amy Ryder, although I love me some Amy Ryder. I said my future ex-husband, straight husband, Ryder. That's Ryder's his first name. Never mind. No, it's not Amy, although I do love her. I love me some Amy Ryder. Oh, hi, Jane. Oh, my God. Jane from EIU. Well, you're from other places, but I guess that was our first connection. Anyway, glad to see you. And it's going, my sister Shelly. Hey, Shelly. And Frank, everybody. Okay, good. Now, at first, I thought it was annoying to just keep calling out all these names, but you know what? Screw you people. This is fun for me when I just keep going, oh my God, and so-and-so's here. Although I do feel like I should have one of those big like mirror things, and I see Ruby and I see Sally. And most of all, I see my sippy cup. My sippy cup that Lynn made a present of because it matches the well, I'm gonna do this. It matches the backdrop that I got from Nancy Timpanero. Nancy. Yes, early in the summer, after my first couple of shows, Nance was like, honey, I'm sending you a box of material. You need a backdrop. And so we went with the purple, and then it just sort of stuck. And then everything started to match. This wasn't planned. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, okay, well, that works. And then I got the infamous sippy cup from Lynn, and I drink in your general direction. Oh, it is not water this week. Whee! I like that. So I want to let you know about the merch. The merch is available. Now, I have my coffee mug somewhere, but it's still in a box or a bag. I have no idea where I put it. But I do have one of the things. This is the cute little magnets that you can, find the light, Carol Ann, find the light. It's a cute little magnet. There are also, that look just like this, only in big circles, Christmas ornaments. We have coffee mugs, and one of our favorite things, Lynn's a wine tumbler, which is like really cool. So Christmas is coming, you guys. And so if you'd like to, you just go to redstorefront.com/open Mac. And as I think I talked my cousin Mary through last night, once you get onto the page, it'll bring up like featured items. It'll bring up featured items. But you need to click on the right side. There's more of a menu that'll open it up to even a few more things like the tote bags and the Christmas ornaments. You'll find it. They're lovely people, and they set this up for me for no cost to me. It's like I give them the logo, they will put it on things, and then when we buy stuff, they'll throw me a couple of bucks or whatever. But it's not about that. I love that there's merch. We have face masks as well. Just checking in. I'm from Ohio. Christopher, I know you're from Ohio. And it's a jingle bells, dude? Yeah. Lynn says the wine tumbler is never put away. I have to actually order a couple for myself to have here. That's the plug for the newsletter, for the merch, which will be on the new. We've had a break in the newsletter since I transferred from down the Jersey Shore back to home, so we're trying to get the right email platform or something to be able to do the weekly newsletter, which will have all of that info that so I don't have to bore the crap out of you people when I'm trying to sing. So we will have a newsletter next week. I'm hoping. I don't know if Tom is here tonight. Sarge, I haven't seen him. Tom and Bill, my friend Bill from Chicago, who got me set up with some of this stuff that got it started. Anyway, too much yakking, which I like to do. Yeah. Okay, just saw Ruby romper stomper in her mirror. I know, atta girl. While I've been unpacking and sorting through things, I've been taking a lot of DVDs and things that I've had in albums for years. They used to be VHSs. I eventually burned them all through down to DVDs, and now who needs the DVDs? So I have a program on the computer that digitizes them and saves them that way. So while I'm doing a million other things, I've been loading discs and just saving them. But one of the movies that I saved is one of my favorites growing up. It starred Frank Sinatra, and it was called The Joker is Wild. And it was a true story about comedian Joe E. Lewis in the 40s into the 50s. It was a true story based on a book. Well, there was a book based on this true story. Joey Lewis was a comedian, and long story short is he didn't want to work for the mob. He wanted to work in the clubs that he was familiar with, and they wanted him to work in other places, and he refused. He was attacked one night, and his throat was slashed, and they tried to kill him, but he hung on by a thread. He was taken to a hospital in Chicago, Roosevelt Hospital in Chicago, and a brand new young intern was in the ER and ended up saving his life. Now, in the book, there was just a couple of lines about this, but in real life, and he's not in the movie, but in real life, that ER doctor was my great-grandfather, Robert Jones. And so we always had this little connection. My mom would tell us a story about our great-grandfather and the Sinatra movie, and I was fascinated with this movie. The whole reason I'm bringing all this long story up is the theme song from that movie is still to this day one of my favorite Sinatra tunes. And so I would like to do that for you now. When somebody loves you, it's no good unless he loves you all the way. Happy to be near you when you need someone to cheer you all the way. Taller than the tallest tree is, that's how it's got to feel. Deeper than the deep blue sea is, that's how deep it goes if it's real. When somebody needs you, it's no good unless he needs you all the way. Through the good and lean years, and for all the in-between years, come what may, who knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool would say. And if you let me love you, it's for sure sure I'm gonna love you all the way. All the way. When somebody needs you, it's no good unless he needs you. All the way. Through the good and lean years, and for all the in-between years, come what may. Who knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool would say. But if you let me love you, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way. All the way. I love that song anyway. I had the pleasure and honor of doing that song at Feinstein's 54 Below, back when you could go out of doors. Scott Siegel was doing a salute to the 100th anniversary of Sinatra's birthday 2 years ago, a year ago. And it was a big Sinatra celebration for year. And I got to stand and sing all the way. And then I also played for myself, and I played All or Nothing at All, which is another one of my favorite songs. That being said, I want to continue with this while we're on the Sinatra kick. Is years ago I was researching or Googling or something, or just what were some of the most popular piano bar request songs over the years. And I believe still until this day, this is still the absolute number one requested song in piano bars all over the world. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. In other words, hold my hand. That's it. In other words, darling, kiss me. Kiss me! Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, in other words, I love you. Shaka Khan. We can Shaka Khan that a little bit. It was, okay. Now, let me check with which, oh, hey, hi, Kimberly, you made it. Thank you, Shelley. I knew Columbus Hospital was the hospital in Chicago. Shelley and I grew up with this little magazine called Coronet Magazine, and it was sort of like Reader's Digest. And they had serialized or put in part of the book, The Joker is Wild. This is in like the 50s when it had come out, but my mom had kept the book, the book and the Coronet magazine, and we had all that just because it had all that info. So, yes, sorry, Shelley. Shelley remembers everything. I remember nothing. But it was Columbus Hospital in Chicago. I want to go back a little bit and, okay, because I haven't, oh, all right, here we go. Tumblr. Okay, good. I caught it. Hi, John. And a good Christmas is coming. Christopher says, Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat. Too late. Yes, Melikalikimaka in Hawaii. You're throwing up Christmas. Hi, Brent. Although I think that it might be that that's Keith talking on Brent's account, or maybe you're both there. I have no idea. And just checking in with, going through everybody. Hi, Sal and Frank. Frank says, I love the Christmas Village. Yes. And somebody else just made a comment in a minute. I got to look where that is. The Christmas Village, the Christmas Village is still up from last March. It was due to come down on St. Patrick's Day. And the week before, I ended up going to see Lynn in Brigantine, New Jersey. And, 8.5 months later, hello. So at least when I came back, the Christmas Village was still up. Somebody, I think, just asked if I dusted. No, you can't dust that stuff. You just have to throw more fake snow on top of it. But I only lost one light in the building that I'll fix later. But I also received, while I was gone, that's going to be new, and there'll be pictures. I was waiting for years. I got a Christmas Village size Radio City Music Hall. So it's about like this big, and it lights up, and it looks like radio. I'm so thrilled with that. I showed pictures of it to Shelley today, because last year at this time, or at Christmas, Shelley came and we ran around and did New York stuff, for a couple of days. And it was cute. We would have been doing it again. We would have been doing a lot of things again. All right, just checking in again. Got your mug and mask. Oh, Kimberly, you have your mug and your mask, so now you're impossible to live with. Well, and you're mixing that up with all the Billy's Place merch. And it was a good Mike Klein. Hi, Mike Klein. Oh, Ryder, you're making an actual request? Well, since you're my straight husband, I'm going to have to honor that request. Hi, Sal. Yeah, Sal, I love singing Sinatra. It's here's another side note. When I was in Chicago for a couple of years, I lived in New York, then I went back to Chicago for a couple of years for He Who Shall Not Be Named. And I ended up working with the Donny Osmond Joseph. And I also taught school a little bit on the west side of Chicago. I used to tell people that it was, if you saw the movie Sister Act 2, I was Barry Manilow in Sister Act 3. So it was me with the kids in the neighborhood trying to make them sing show tunes when they really didn't want to. Anyway, the war on Hanukkah lasts forever in your house. John, I still don't get that. John said something about Hanukkah and a war, and I went, what war? I have no idea. John, it's just so cryptic, and the show's only an hour, so I'm not going to be able to figure out what that means. All right, I'm going to say, okay, wait. I started with Hanukkah decor. Oh, okay. Yeah, it took, okay. All right, so you're all we're talking right now. Back. So let me check, because I am not always used to getting requests, but I'm going to do that. What kind of fool am I? So please open your hymnals to the W section and sing along. Well, that might not be there. So if that's the case, then we're going to go to this new, I'm going to take a minute, and if not, I'm going to owe this to you, Ryder, for next week. But I'm going to say, you would think I'd have it already, but there it is. There's one. So I have this great little program that works, especially when you're in the piano bars. It's called Sheet Music Direct, and you pay monthly. And if you have good Wi-Fi, and I have good Wi-Fi, If you have good Wi-Fi, you can pretty much type in the name of any song. It'll bring it up, and it'll also then let you change the key. So if somebody sings, I sing Stormy Weather in G, you can do that. Oh, that's the baby version of that. No, we need to go back one. But it's here. Now, while I'm looking for this, here's the trick to that. You look at your music, and you see where the highest note is when it goes up really high, and you make sure that you can sing that note. Okay, I think we're okay, Ryder. But all right, so now that I've settled that, it's from the oh well, yes. Hi, Charles Lothair. Hi, Lothair. We are all talking. Max, sing something. You can all talk. That's half the reason for this. What kind of fool am I? Never fell in love. It seems that I'm the only one that I have been thinking of. What kind of man is this? An empty shell, a lonely cell in which an empty heart must dwell. What kind of lips are these, lied with every kiss, whispered empty words of love that left me alone like this? Why can't I fall in love like any other man? And maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am. What kind of clown am I? What do I know of life? Why can't I cast away this mask of play and live my life? Why can't I fall in love till I don't give a damn? And maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am. Ooh, virginal material. We do not get that here very often. Shaka Khan. Now that would be if Shaka Khan had sung that song. Okay, well, it's good. All right, I'm just checking in with you guys. You're all talking about hi. It's gonna stop the work. Yes, Anthony Newley, honey, Nancy Timpanero, Nancy. Thank you for the backdrop. It has traveled. In fact, I'll tell you later. But right here are the double doors to my closet. But since I'm out, since I need to get in that closet. I installed, not very well, but I installed it anyway with power tools. I installed a curtain rod with rings, so this will like slide right across when I need to get in and get an outfit. But anyway, who cares? Who really cares about that? Going back into our regularly scheduled program, already semi in progress. The date would be, yes, and there we are. And okay, good. Well, I'm checking. Good on the time. This is good. All right. Well, actually, this is kind of perfect because I'm going to do a song that the words were altered by my friend Rick Crum, who's a crazy son of a gun. And I'm going to do this song, and it actually fits pretty much. It's a good song to follow. What kind of fool am I? Which I'm going to have to add that to the repertoire. Thanks, Ryder. Wonder, singing, and playing. I'm just checking. We're going. Thanks. Hi, Brian. Tom. Brian, Tom. I never call you Brian, Tom. Tom, I was just going through books. I have all your music. Tom and I were doing his club act, and we'd been rehearsing for months. And of course, it was happening in April. Hello. So it will happen. Shaka Khan. Power tools. Yes, I know I had power tools. Well, power tools. It was a battery operated screwdriver. Never mind. I'm going to take a hit of hooch, and I suggest you all do the same. I drink in your general. Oh, look, there it is. I'm also. I hope the lighting's okay. I redid things. When I go on and do the show, I have to dim the screens on both my iPad and the laptop of which you're all in right now, so that there's not this humongous glare back in my glasses. So sometimes I'm literally going, okay, hi, I think I see you. But in the meantime, I drink. Now, taking writer's request, and quite frankly, when a man, who's going to say no, reminds me of the fact that this week, starting Wednesday, I think some of you know that I have been on part of the family of Virtual Piano Bar. And I was doing a couple shows on Thursday nights in November, and they've asked me to be a regular on Wednesday nights at 6:30. And what I love about Virtual Piano Bar is there are a whole lot of people, which actually Christopher Joseph is one of my sweetest friends and fans who saw me on Virtual Piano Bar and then started following me. I didn't say stalking, but following. Stalking. You're a stalker. You stalker, you brought her. Stalker, I don't even know her. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you did not pay a cover charge. However, boy, this is another. I sure wouldn't mind if you have a little, and I know besides the fact of the boat that we've all been in, and now it's coming on Christmas. So now there's presents, so I know. But quite frankly, as we, continue and go farther, until the government decides they're going to help, this is the way a lot of us are trying to at least, make a few bucks. So there is a PayPal and there is a Venmo, and I appreciate absolutely anything. And a lot of people, you think $5 or $10 is not going to help much. Trust me, it does. So, don't let that deter you. But like I always say, no matter what, I'm just really happy you guys are here because I'd be so bored talking to myself. Although that hasn't stopped me before. I'm checking back in. Get Izzy, Brandon Chaka Khan, Power Tools. Okay, good. I've caught up. Hi, Penny. All right, so I've caught up. So now, after What Kind of Fool Am I? Oh, well, what I like about Virtual Piano Bar is not just you guys who I hope will join, but there's a whole nother audience of people that love the whole Virtual Piano Bar, and they're following all of us. So I get all new people, so I can do all the same old songs and jokes, and nobody. No, I'm just kidding. But on Virtual Piano Bar, we take requests, and but I started to do that here a little bit too, although I sort of plan the show and get through it. But I love the fact that when I can talk to you guys and you're here, we can go back and forth and then going, hi, Stephen Scott, how are you? Thanks for joining. And so anyway, open Mac every Sunday at 7 until the cows come home. And starting this Wednesday, I will be doing Virtual Piano Bar. Virtual Piano Bar presents Michael McAssey, 6:30 Eastern Time every Wednesday night. And that leads into our friend Bob Egan on Wednesday nights. And also, even though you're here on Open Mac, when I finish my show at 8 o'clock, my friend Bob Egan will be on Virtual Piano Bar at 8 o'clock. You can go to virtualpianobar.com and you can look up at their whole schedule and all the different artists. It's my friend John based in Provincetown. The company's phenomenal, and they've got some kind of performance or piano bar going all week long. So I love that. Anyway, back to this song. Oh, yes, I forgot I'm supposed to sing. This is a song from My Fair Lady. A show I wrote a long time ago. Hope you like it. But my friend Rick Crum altered this. I've grown accustomed to his face, his flabby jowls, his double chin. I've grown accustomed to the way his skin is turning gray, his light brown hair, his black toupee are second nature to me now. His breath could fuel a DC-10, and in the pockmarks from his acne, you could park a foreign car. On his head, an indentation where he fell and hit the bar. I've grown accustomed to his smell of nicotine and tar, accustomed to his face, and he's a snappy dresser too. He's got 100 clip-on ties. People say to me he's ugly, don't I know it? Well, of course. And he's not a good provider, and I've got grounds for divorce. But I'll never leave this man, 'cause this man's hung like a horse. That's why I've grown accustomed. Yes, accustomed. I've grown accustomed to his face. Shaka Khan. Oh, it's been a long time on that one. Could you tell that I couldn't remember the chords at the end of it to do the big finish? Big finish. Not so big, not to finish. I will wait for that one because I'm keeping an eye, and I got to check. I've got to check in the Peanut Gallery. I'm gonna get this so Rick crazy. Yes, thank you, Lynn. And it's like going, Scotty Barbarino. Thank you for the clap. Thank you so much. It is dedication time. One of my new friends, Amy from Colorado, wrote to me and asked if I would do a song dedicated to her girlfriend, Beth, that on December 4th, in just a few days, they will be celebrating their 15-year anniversary. So this is from Amy to Beth. Happy anniversary, kids. Inside, not one of those who can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. Sat on the roof, kicked off the moss. Well, a few of the verses, well, they've got me quite cross. The sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep turned on. So excuse me for getting with these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or the blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in my world. Happy anniversary, Amy and Beth in Colorado. And I didn't ruin it with a Shaka Khan, but now I will. Shaka Khan. And thank you for, I didn't mess around. Normally, I think sat on the roof and kicked off Kate Moss, skinny bitch. And, but, so we weren't putting any of the jokes inside that, but I want to just check in. And instead of going, instead of going, oh, Lynn, Amy's, I forgot. Amy is Lynn's. Yay. Okay. Well, good. Hi, Wayne. We miss our Max in the morning. Not as much as I do. My little Max. Well, I'm just checking and I'm looking ahead a little bit to see what's happening here. I just don't want to have all these downers. I'm going to, well, this will work. I'm going to do, well, I also want to say, wait a minute. Cookie. Cookie. I love Cookie. Cookie is Sally's doggy. I was like, I love doggies. I'm just glad that you all have them and I rent them. Because, I can hardly take care of myself. Could you imagine if I was trying to take care of a doggy? I'm going to do this song because this Tuesday, December 1st, is World AIDS Day. A song, well, first of all, on Facebook on Tuesday, I post every year. I have the pages of my Filofax. I lived in New York City in the 80s and 90s and lost way too many people. And I publish their names every year because one of those things, people thought it was so morbid, but I love the fact that, when you haven't heard somebody's name in a long time, whether they're gone or still here, and you just go, oh my God, I totally forgot that, this was a way to just remember people. I had the honor to be friends and to be able to perform with a gentleman by the name of Mr. Michael Callan. He was one of the first persons with AIDS that went to Congress and lobbied and tried to, during the Reagan years when Reagan did absolutely nothing. Don't get me started. But Michael Callan was one of the major forces in AIDS activism in the early days. And he lived a very long time with AIDS. And it looked really good for a while. And I think if he'd have hung on another year or so, he'd still be here. He was an amazing singer, also an amazing songwriter. He wrote a song with his friend Marcia Malamet and our friend Peter Allen, and which ended up actually being in the Broadway musical The Boy from Oz. But this is just a great song, and I'd like to do it, and I'll promise I'll do something perky after, but no Christmas until next week. Once we're in December, even though half my house got a Christmas in it. But I wanted to recognize World AIDS Day on Tuesday. If your heart always did what a normal heart should do, if you always play a part instead of being who you really are, then you might just miss the one who's standing there. So instead of passing by, show the someone that you care. Instead of asking why me and why you, why not we too? 'Cause love don't need a reason. Love don't always rhyme. And love is all we have for now. What we don't have is time. If you always believe all the madness that we're taught, never questioning the rules, then you're living lies you bought so long ago. How are they to know it's not who's wrong or right? It's just another way. It's not about a fight. It's just I want to stay with you to the end, with you, my friend. 'Cause love don't need a reason. Love don't always rhyme. And love is all we have for now. We don't have is time. I'll hold you close, time can't tear us apart. I will stand by you. Oh, we've got to start with the beat of one heart. Together we will see this through. 'Cause love don't need a reason. Love's never a crime. And love is all we have for now. What we don't have, what we don't have is time. Michael Callan, Peter Allen, Marshall Malamet. I love that song. All right. We're gonna Melissa going, hi. What's it? Thank you, Ruby. Exactly. I know, Ruby. It's well, Ruby, my friend Ruby Rims, girl, you are still kicking decades later. And I just thank God every day that you're still here. And we all do. I love me some Ruby. Is it can keep the line? So thank you, Kim. Yeah, I do. Hi, Joe Allison. EIEIU. I do. That it's the whole reason that I post the list is just so that people read it, and then all of a sudden you run into friends going, "Oh my God, I didn't know that you knew Tony back in the we used to do this," and then the stories start and the jokes and the gags, and you just I love the fact of doing that. So I want to. Ruby's naming some of the names, and actually all of those names are on my list that will be on Facebook on Tuesday. We don't have time for the TV theme medley because it's too damn long. However, I'm going to do, let's see. Oh, you know what? We're just going to be perky because I need to be. Next Sunday, we will start with just a little. I will probably I think my show is on like the 23rd, like the night, 'twas the night before Christmas. That show will probably dedicate to like all Christmas music just to do it. And, you know, I learned some of those songs. Damn it, I'm going to sing them. There are still the possibility that a couple of clubs in New York City are staying open safely. The Townhouse, where I was last Saturday, they're still hanging on. I may be there on Saturdays behind the partition. Everything's ready. And Pangea on the Lower East Side is talking to me about coming there and doing some things. We might even do New Year's Eve. This is all on speculation. Everybody's going week to week. Right now, knock wood, the restaurants are being able to stay open until 10 o'clock, but with social distancing, masks when you're not at a table, you know, all of that. So that being said, there are places, but I love the fact that I can be here with all of you. Once again, notice I can't talk and play at the same time. No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for. Well, there's too many of you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting. It's just you I'm thinking of naked. Ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late. Don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and that video I watched 3 of them. Misbehaving. I'm saving my love for. This is where I finger my instrument. Why don't you finger yours? No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on this shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Dance for Grandma. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. And your boyfriend and his wife. All right, well, I had to. So I want to let you know one more time that we are all aware of what's happening. If you are able to at all, God love you. Every little bit helps. But once again, I am just so happy you're here. And did I do that? Okay. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I have too much going on. I'm pushing too many buttons. There's the PayPal. Venmo. I was like, what am I doing? What are you doing? Letting you know that in just a couple of minutes at 8 o'clock, Mr. Bob Egan will be at virtualpianobar.com or on Bob Egan's Facebook page. He's a lot of fun. He plays for everybody to sing. So there's lots of different singers. It's a great open mic. I will be this Wednesday at 6:30, and you'll all get harassed on Facebook. I promise you. Wednesday night at 6:30 on Virtual Piano Bar, and then again every Sunday night at 7 o'clock. Thank you all for joining. I'm going to here just really quickly. Here's just Max. I miss Max. Max isn't here. But look at how cute he is in his little bow tie. But I wanted to let you know that. I'm just checking. I think I have this as well. Well, that was from an old date, but this is Virtual Piano Bar. So enough of that. But I am going to leave you with one of my favorite videos that I made, and it's Max sleeping. So I love you. Thank you all very much. If I missed any of your comments, I'll be checking back with them later. You can talk to me during the week, whatever, make the requests. I love that. But like I said, I'm just glad you all are here, and thank you for joining me, and have a lovely week. And I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.